Welcome to the channel. Here's the new device. I'm going to open up today and see what's going on with it. Here says signal generator portable AVO number 1ZD382 or something like that. I have no idea the condition of this one. Let's see what I need to do to get this working, because I really need this in my other projects coming on in the spring. Let's take a look at this here. So these knobs, they need some cleaning up and making these engravings white again. That's not a problem, I can do that easily. Same here, needs cleanup. Glass is intact, needs a cleanup. All the buttons seem to rotate. Whether they work well enough, like this one's a bit stiff. This one works fine, this one works fine. This one works a bit awkwardly. Let's see what's on the other side. Inspect this. The case needs a cleanup. Removal some rust. I really hope this hasn't been in some water puddle. That would be a bad thing. Automatic coil winder and electric equipment co. Limited, Winder House, London. Made in England. Here's the power cable for it. It was completely broken, so my habit, I just cut it off. It will be replaced eventually, but just to cut it off. I would never ever connect something like this first thing to a network. This back here, yeah, there's some corrosion here, funny enough. These ones are long time dead. Need to be replaced. These footings. There's 4 screws here, some attachment, ventilation holes. This is slight concern because you can see corrosion here. This could be due to other things, but I have a bad feeling this has been exposed to moisture, this bottom part. I hope it doesn't reflect what's inside. Here's some sort of enclosure. Disconnect from main supply before removing cover to change fuse and main tappings. Well, let's start with opening this hole. We can see a bit what's inside. There's always a risk that this one is gone beyond repair, which means just a waste of money, but something interesting for you to see. Okay. Yeah, I have a bad feeling this corrosion inside on the aluminium plate. This is completely corroded. I have a bad feeling this one is done for. Not the first one nor the last one I bought something like this. Let's see if it leaves now. No, it leaves here. So let's look first here. It's definitely got some impacts here and here. It's got a lot of corrosion. Some of it looks a bit weird though, but well, this is repairable and restorable without problem. Let's see what's under here. This is the more interesting part, how rusted it is. Okay, I hope you can see this a bit more. Here's, this is rusted. This is okay, this is okay. Okay, looking from this side, nothing too bad yet. This stuff here, not corroded or anything, just dirty and needs to be replaced. I wonder if this has actually gotten the moisture, not during storage, but in actual use. Okay, there's some piece here. It's CLA wire wound, whatever this is. Colburn Limited. I think it's from this thing here. Whatever dropped. Oh, I think it's the potential meter. At least we know what it is. Maybe we could even replace them. Something maybe more modern. This here looks fine. Not too much corrosion, I think just dirt. This one here, the aluminum one here, it's got corrosion. It can be removed. There's a tube here, not sure if it will work, but got some corrosion on it again. It's just weird how the corrosion seems to be in certain spots. Okay, now I see, but otherwise looks okay. This one here, the worst one on this side actually, is this fuse one is broken. I think it's bakelite, it's just fractured. It's placed for a fuse. These ones are screws, but these can be replaced. This one is the weird one. It's a holder for lamp. So there's a lamp here. If it's a screwdriver attached, which will light up behind the screen, which is okay. The aluminium underneath is fine. There's no problem. So this requires removal of these ones. I think it's not too bad. I can definitely restore this one. Now what's inside here? Am I supposed to open it up? Maybe I should open it up just because I have no idea to see what's inside. Okay, let's see what's inside. Okay, this plate size of the plate looks fine. Looks fine actually. And now you see what's inside here. Let's see. There's definitely lots of dirt, weird dust. Whatever those coils and parts are, they look kind of okay-ish. There's some capacitors there that definitely need replacement. There's a tube there. And there's a variable capacitor there that also looks okay. It looks actually pretty okay there. Some corrosion in certain spots, which I really don't understand how it got in. Maybe I could actually even replace this transformer and this voltage to something more suitable, battery based. There's a fuse here. The fuse actually looks okay. It's 500 milliamps, so half an amp fuse. And this side part, this one has no corrosion whatsoever. These two here, and this side here has a lot of corrosion. This side has a lot of corrosion, which doesn't make any sense. Why this one knob is very corroded and this two not? Okay, so someone has at some point opened this up because they have numbered the spaces. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and they have equivalent numbers in the holes. This is interesting. Alright. Oh. Finally, and turn it the other way around. More stuff dropping. And moreover, a lot of dirt is dropping. There's actually sand in here. There's real sand. That's rather interesting. Just a lot of dirt. That's the main thing. The glass disc and that is intact. There's some really funky looking, not corrosion, but how glue or something has reacted to time. And this disc is being rotated by a piece of wood. Okay, let me show it to you. So this disc here, I was wondering when I was actually operating, it was slipping a bit. Everything else is this brass kind of sprockets and metal chains, which are all fine. The glass is fine. Some corrosion here, which I really don't understand why. Some corrosion here and there. This should be maybe separated and cleaned up from everywhere. Lubrication, remove the dirt. But this is the reason why I think it was slipping, is this disc is being pushed around by this rubber piece around the brass, which is like supposed to be soft rubber. As you can see, it's moving the dial. Over there it moves the dial. One of the big issues is that this rubber piece has almost completely deteriorated. So if anything else, this is something I would need to get, or replace it with something else that would work via soft. It's kind of like a soft rubber against this plastic or glass. Great friction. So I need to get something to replace this one. I don't make something myself. Yeah, there's sand in here. Could this have been in water on some beach? In sand? Well, big portions of this are still quite intact. So I would not say this is a lost cause at all. Some parts are more difficult to, I think. To clean up is itself lubrication fine, but this one is a challenge. Yeah. Okay, I'll put this together now anyway, and okay, I'll throw the sand away. So, what do I conclude? It's been in water, it's been had sand in it. I have no idea what's happened to it. Something has been trying to modify. Theoretically, yes, I could repair and restore this functionality. Is it worth the money, the time? I need to seriously think, because one choice will just update this to something more modern. Yeah, but sometimes, you buy stuff random from eBay. It looks okay, but you never know what's inside. So I will need to rethink about this one. Anyway, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.